Hello awesome people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Tonight we are playing Dying Reborn, and a really interesting kind of screen there with some guy with a fish on his head. That's how quirky this game is, even from the outset. Hey Reefer, how you doing? You can play not in VR. Well, I don't have the VR headset, but this game is a game I believe that you can play with the VR headset. But you can play it under this sort of standard edition as well. So, and that's freaking me out. The guy with the head. So we're going to do a new playthrough here. Loading screens are a little bit slow here, but it's kind of supposed to be like a sort of horror, but there's a lot of puzzle elements to this game. So this game is broken into 6 sections. This is section 1. As you can see, yet we have another loading screen. But Harbour Town, once a bustling tourist town. However, these days the prosperity of the past can only be traced from the old decorations to attract tourists on the street. The quick footsteps of an uninvited guest broke the silence of the street. He looked at the map carefully, as if he was looking for something. And we awaken to a mannequin, female mannequin, above our head.
Oh, my head. What a headache. What the hell is that? It smells horrible. I think I'm gonna be sick. That's right. The letter I received. Yeah. It's Shirley. Shirley's in danger. I have to find her now.
Okay, so we have awakened in this room. There we are, that's the view that we had of the mannequin up there. It wasn't a real person, luckily. And we appear to be trapped in this room. So, the bizarre window, the twisted steel tube and the huge iron locks. Locks look very strange. I don't want to stay here for one more second. No, neither would I. So, we have a clock here.
A shaky table and this place is so strange. What's that noise? Alarm clock? How do I turn this stupid thing off? The sound is irritating.
That's what I say every morning when the alarm goes off. How do you turn this stupid thing off? Okay, so there's our first memo collected. Oh, and we have a coin which has dropped out. For some reason, he can't pick it up on his own. do have an umbrella. New coin to add. Yeah, Reefer, you thought this was a VR only game. Yeah, it's two different versions, which is good. Some music that we can play. 14 notes, so you have the option here to press well, any note I guess, 14 times. Let's give this a go. That was 14 notes. That gives us the ability to pick up start. But if you look at the let's view this closer up. So this is a complex twisted pattern. It is difficult to see what it is. Well, from that close it is. But if you kind of get back a little bit, you can kind of just make out some numbers. It's difficult to read, and this game is making it very hard with some of the puzzles here. But so I think it's 1155 66 544332221. If that's 14 notes, so 1155665443. So let's try that. So let's go back onto here. Okay, so 1155. Did you notice the melody there? And that will net you the bolt cutters. But that is incredibly difficult to read, to be fair. This game has been rather nasty putting that into it, but so you can play around with this as much as you want. Create some melodies, which I might do later when I'm off stream, offline. Okay, so what do we have here? We have some bolt cutters. We have an alarm clock that we can't get into. We have a doorway here.
Great! Here's a door. I need to get out of here. Damn, it's locked. There should be a key. Ah, my head! What's with these headaches?
So I've no idea what actually caused that to fall off the wall, but...
A poster? Where the hell am I? Got to get out of here.
Okay. Oh! Okay. Frightened me then. Let's read this. Do not waste even 1 minute. It's so ironic. A paper that has minute written on it. What does it mean? And quite handily a screwdriver. Okay, is that going to let us... Let's check the drawers here. The drain is full of filthy water. Okay, can't use it on there yet. Well, thankfully we've got those taken off. Looks like a coin slot, but I have to find a coin first. Okay, well, clearly we have a coin. So I'm checking these boxes. Okay, handily a handle for this screwdriver there. So we can combine items, it's a bit like Resident Evil here. There we go, we have a perfectly formed screwdriver there. And we have a nice key. Thank you, clock. Why a key would be hidden in an alarm clock, I have no idea. But let's try this key on here. And why you would have a door leading to a wall? Clearly there ought to be something around there, but they've bricked it up. So oh, we have another memo here. Mom, I'm sorry, I can't forgive myself. I'm so sorry. I can't bear it anymore. Why did you do this to me? Damn it all to hell. A photo found behind the door that shows a rabbit doll brutally torn up. There were 2 motto messages on the back. Okay. What happens if I turn the switch on? Okay, so that turns the light on. We saw the lamp over here. So we're going to check the lamp. And there's hours written on it. So we have one. Let's check the thing there. We have one that was minute and one that was set to hours. Now, as you're picking up these memos, you will. Well, there's one trophy for actually finding the first memo, and then there'll be one at the end for basically collecting all of them. But there's also stuff involved with the TV as well. So yeah, what else do we have here? Coin fits perfectly in here, and so this has given us an option here to set 3 different characters, 3 letters we've got to set. Now, there's two things here to bear in mind. One is giving you a bit of a clue for the hours and minutes. So if we look at what this actually spells before I do it, so there's kind of a part clue in a way here. Actually, you've got the beginning of a word here in a kind of horror type of game, and you're thinking about the start of a word. This one here, what would you expect the last 3 letters to be if you're thinking about a horror game? Because there's a part clue in there, but it's also getting you to think about the minutes and the hours, kind of like written on the clock here. So AV B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E, 6, A, B, C, D, E, F, D, E, H, D, E, L, D, E, R, 18, yep. So if you look at the 18 and think what the 18th character of the alphabet is, and then the 4th, and then the 5th, so that will give you the letters D, E, R. So you might need to play around with the actual combination of those letters, but if you combine them with the word here, it's basically going to spell out murder. So hopefully you kind of understood that there.
That sound, it's coming from the TV. Holy shit, that TV just turned on and I know it wasn't me.
So in this case, the D obviously was the 4, the E was the 5th number in the time, and let's go back to it again. You've got 1845, so the 18th is the R, and that will turn on this TV.
I am so sorry to see you here. You must have been trapped by it. I can only talk to you in this way, but I will help you leave.
Shirley? Is that you? Who trapped me here? Where am I?
Shirley? No, I'm not Shirley. You must get out of here now. Otherwise, something horrible will happen.
What the hell is going on? Where's Shirley?
I don't have much time. You need to protect yourself. The exit is on the 2nd floor. Leave now, quickly.
Hold on! Don't go! What is going on? I have to find Shirley as soon as possible and get her out of this place.
Okay, so let's open the door.
Room 102? So I've been locked up in here. What's that on the floor? A letter. Wait a minute. Isn't this the letter that was sent to me? Yeah, it's the exact same letter Shirley sent to me asking for help. How did it get here? Dear Matthew, help me. Please hurry. I don't know how much longer I'll last here. In Last Harbor. Last Harbor. I remember now. I took the wrong street while I was looking down at the map. Then I woke up in this weird room. This is a photo of us when we were kids in LA. She and I are the only ones with a copy. Anyway, she must be in trouble now. Shirley, please be okay.
It keeps mentioning reference to Shirley there, an awful lot. Somehow that guy managed to get through the bricked up wall, so not entirely sure how he managed that one, to be fair, but and that's essentially this first section complete. 5 to go. This letter must be an invisible threat. It seems to be telling to Matthew, "You're under my control." And what you'll find in this game actually is that some of the dialogue is pretty cheesy, to be honest. It's not the best. So, section 2, get locked up. Cue loading screen, another one. Matthew doesn't know that a trap has been waiting for ever since he stepped foot in this town. Right, read that writing, that sentence does not make sense. In the shadows lurks a beast waiting patiently for its prey. Behind this unknown door, what will be waiting for him? But read the opening line. Matthew doesn't know that a trap has been waiting for ever since he stepped foot in this town. Did the developers not read this properly? I can't believe that they set that in the into the game. It's like
Feels like my head is being torn apart. Are there still people here? Anyway, I hope it wasn't just an illusion. I need to get out of here.
yes, we do need to get out of here. But I still can't get over that sentence before. It should be a polished game with sentences formulated properly. I thought I would just highlight that one. So I thought that was quite interesting to read. I'm pretty sure there's another one as well, so we'll watch out for those. We have a bit of music. We'll keep the music on. Okay. So we can smash the lock off the gate here. Reefer says, really guys? Yes, really. Indeed. I'm not quite sure why this is swinging so frantically. What do we have on here? A drawing that seems to have been done by a kid. There seems to be something written underneath. Hint, hint. So it will give you hints along the way. We have the letter I being picked up. A nice crowbar too. Looks like there's somebody up here. Or is that another mannequin? Only mannequins don't scream. Not like that. Oh, we have another letter here. Letter L. So you can't actually run in this game, so you do end up walking around pretty slowly. Use the crowbar here in this picture. And we need a 4-digit code to get into here. I'm not sure why there's music playing there, just randomly in the corridor. But we'll keep it playing. Why not? I have no idea what's causing that to swing so frantically. Okay, red means no. Normally?
Someone once said, affection is a gift from the ancestors of mankind. But ruthlessness is a gift that mankind gave to itself.
Who are you?
Oh, please pardon my rudeness. I am the host here, and all of this is under my control. You may call me the Guide. I guide the puny, the weak, and the wretched like yourself to a new world. Are you prepared to receive my gifts?
What are you talking about? You're crazy. What have you done to me? Where is Shirley?
Now, no need to get defiant, Matthew. I have some great entertainment in store for you. You You will be amazed. I promise you.
Hey! Who the hell are you? Why do you know my name? Where is Shirley?
Shirley. She really is quite charming, isn't she?
Hey, asshole! What did you do to her? Ah!
The
Damn it.
dialogue really is
We're
cheesy in
coming
this
in my
game,
head.
honestly. It's worth watching just
He must have done something
for
to
the
me.
comical value of it, really.
I can't remember anything before waking up in that room. This constant headache. Damn it, Shirley is probably trapped in this house. That lunatic might be torturing her, too. I have to find her before that lunatic kills me.
So he couldn't obviously see him properly on that screen there, but you know, he's asking him like who he is. I mean, my first question would be probably who are you? But then why do you have a fish on your head? Would be my next. So open the box here. What do we have inside? We have a piece of dry rag. Now we have the hint here. There seems to be something written underneath. Obviously, it looks a bit dirty there. We do have a rag in hand. The rag's not going to work. We're going to need some water. Conveniently placed there for us. So we have the rag, which we can place in the water here, and then pick it back up. It now becomes a soaked rag, which we can use over here. So that's the soaked rag on the wall. Hopefully that's our code, 0704. Oops. Small trophy that looks it's been here for a long. Does that? A small trophy that looks it's been here for a long time. Shouldn't that say that looks like it's been here for a long time? Something like that. There are words written on the base, but they're covered with stains. Is that another example here? A small trophy that looks has been here. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's me. Okay, so we have some letters here. This looks really familiar. Let me just go back a sec. Let's have a read through these. Okay, so that 0704, that was to give us the code. We have the option to put in some of the characters here, so we might need to come back to this. Oh, it's put in. Okay, it puts it in there for us. We'll add one more then. Can we get anything else from this? Oh, it has some new writing that wasn't there before. She used to need you. Okay. Interesting. got our rag. Oh, don't think we can use the rag on here. Oh, magnetic card, 101 to 104. There we go. That's what we want. Bit of an extreme sound there, just to open the door. Oh, we have the shadow of the fish head man. The flowers of evil are flourishing forever. And why are some letters written in different colour? There we have some tape. We have a briefcase here with a double combination lock. Reefer, there's the swarm. I think the swarms we've both seen are a bit bigger than that, to be fair. I doubt there is anything else except these cartons. Okay. Yeah, we believe you. It's fish head man. No, I don't really want to press that whilst he's there. This mark looks strange, as if something had been placed here for a long time. Yes. Sounds like even the elevator has rhythm. So, okay. Somehow, moving that door handle has disturbed this box of, this pile of boxes, which kind of has nothing to do with the door here, but we won't argue with that. A heavy old-fashioned radio. This type is very rare now. I should find a place to put it. I can't carry this for too long. Okay. There we are. Fits perfectly. Exactly where where it belongs. As if by magic. Okay, so we're going to need a code here. I'm wondering what that... And why are some letters written in different colour? I'm not actually sure about this. F-L-O, F-O-R, flow and for. For flow. The flowers of evil are flourishing forever. I don't know. Not entirely sure about that one. Okay, so by altering the power there, that's given us a one-way cable connector. So as you can see, that was, you saw the sparks before. We weren't actually able to touch this cable, clearly, otherwise we would have been electrocuted. You see there's a nice patch job on here. That's a sure sign that this tape will do as well. Okay. Right. So let's move this. Need to reconnect all of this. Okay, we have a green light. That's good. Awesome. We can use the radio. Now, let's have a look at this. A small trophy that looks like it's been here for a long time. There are words written on the base, but they're covered with stains. Now, this is like the image on the wall. We cleaned it with the rag. So let's combine that with this item here. We have some success. And you can see it says it's been wiped, and the base reads first place in the F104 radio singing competition. There we are. That's what we need to tune into, F104. Oops. There we go.
5 2 0 3 4 5.
Nice. So it's given us the code 520345, which is 6 digits. What do we know has 6 digits? So the code was 520. One of them done. And 3, 4, 5. And they're kind of giving us a bit of a clue there, with the fingers pointing to what we need to pick up. Have another key card. And that's it, I think, for that. So I love the noise of that. It's just, I'm not quite sure it's needed, but hey. So we have a door locked here. Close your notice. We have a code. We have a piece of paper here that you can instantly pick up. We have an umbrella. Second umbrella of the game. All the umbrellas seem to be useful here. Okay, we have another code to enter there. They don't make it easy for us at all. Okay, it's too far for my hands to reach. Like the coin at the start. Use the umbrella. Take the key. The list of supplies of this hotel hangs on the wall, and almost all the supplies are alcohol in a surprisingly large amount. Although the sales are not good, the amount of alcohol... and another thing, look, and the amount of alcohol in a surprisingly large amount. That should be is a surprisingly large amount. What's going on in this game? Although the sales are not good, the amount of alcohol purchased never decreased. I'm not going mad, am I? The grammar in this game is like awful. Or just the basic words. My grammar's not the best, to be honest, but unbelievable. Anyway, moving on. Feel free to point things out though for anyone watching the game, watching the stream. If you can spot things that don't read right, yeah, point them out, because there's been 3 things already. What does this say? Oh, okay, you've got to click on this actually. That gives you a memo. This hotel will stop business from this day on. It will never open again. Please move out immediately. Lockers will be permanently locked soon, so pack your things up as soon as you can. And it gives us a code, 0312. The last harbour hotel, once the landmark of Harbour Town, is now being closed. So there we are. It's nice that they've given us a code. It's written on there. Nice endorsement for Jack Daniels as well. So we got something we can pick up here. An old notebook full of customer feedback. The first half is filled with compliments, while the second half is filled with complaints. Okay. Well, I certainly would be on the complaint side of it if I was staying in this place. From what I've seen so far, I'd like a refund, please. Booze in there. Booze, booze. All booze. Lots of alcohol. Finger pointing always gives you a clue. Always gives you a clue. So we had a torn off piece of paper that we just took off the door, or by the doorway. There we are. We can add that. That's another piece. So these are the lockers. No, it did give us a clue actually. It was 0312. 0312. How are we going to make this? Okay, so we've got 0312 at the bottom there. That's what we would need. But of course it could be could be different combinations. Let's move those down there. Let's put those. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's a bit of a trial and error there. Okay, but you can hopefully, if you're doing this on your playthrough, obviously you can see on both sides it says 0312. So we've got one locker opened. Pyramid-shaped box. A map of Harbour Town. There's some tracing paper covered with grids. What do you usually get with grids? We usually have a map. Where are we? Let's try this. Cool. So, now we know why the letters were circled. So this basically gives us the things that we need to put in here. So starting from the top left, so it'll be that gap and that, and then 3 in a row there. Okay. That one. Okay, so I'll leave that on the screen just for a sec. That's what you need to do to open the second locker, but you know, it's here, so you can kind of see that for yourself, hopefully. Now switch, this is definitely a part of a circuit device. We can put the circuit device on here. And that's turned on. Turn on the fan here. Spread all of the paperwork all over the floor, but actually, let's give us another piece here. Magically fell onto the desk, the only one that we needed. So we can add this one to the wall. Now this actually gives us the third combo for here. So let's try this. It was different, right? Let me just check on here. Yeah, we haven't done this one yet. So this should be the third locker. So 3402 we need on the horizontal, and then the vertical is 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. Again, some of this might be trial and error as to what was it, 3, 4, and also pen and paper is your friend in this game. Make a note of the things that you require. So we need 3402. So that's easy, we should just be able to light all of those. Take all of these off, and it's just... there we go. That's a nice one. It's a 4 and a 0, it's easy. Yeah, because you don't have to guess where to position them, but... So that's for the third one. So 3402, 1, 2, 3, 3. As you can see, maybe the code's written here. And that gives us missing letter. So we know where this one goes because we've already put 3 letters in place. Oh, it's... Oh! Which letter are we? L. Right. Back on that one. Thank you. And then we want to highlight this one. Really. According to the Harbour Town Police Department announcement, the dead woman in the house was suspected to be killed due to domestic violence. But since there was no house... What? But since there was no house, was suspected to be killed due to domestic violence. What? It doesn't make sense. But since there was no evidence, the charges against her husband David have been dropped. Wow, this game. Really? That's about 4 things now, I think. Oh, and there we are. That's added that as a memo. Okay, we have a nice mannequin thrown through the glass here. What does that say? Save her. And it gives us a code 1728, which would appear to be our code to leave here. 1728. We must remember this code. 1728. 1728. 1728. Enter. And I think that code might be randomly generated, so it could be different for everybody's playthrough then. That's section 2 complete. Cue loading screen. The non-committal answer to Shirley and the arrogant attitude from the figure on the TV made Matthew furious. If I was in Matthew's shoes at this point, I'd be feeling more than furious. Last Harbour, section 3, let's start. Cue loading screen, yet again. I've also no idea what the car has to do either with the game, but Matthew was suffering from a series of intense headaches, his mind full of doubts. Who was that figure on the TV? Was Shirley safe? He needed to figure everything out. That would be the only way to find Shirley. What does the car have to do with the game? I don't know.
What's going on with the doors here? I can't open this one either. I'm really fed up with these tricks. What the hell does that lunatic want? I hope Shirley's still safe. This bar looks eerily familiar. Have I been here before? Why did I just walk out of the ladies' room?
Yeah, why did he walk out of the ladies' room? Interesting. Right, well. So, there's a dartboard here, and earlier on we collected a dart. That only means one thing. Let's throw the dart at it. Let's see what that does. There's a knife stuck in the dart target. Thank you for the knife. You can keep the dart. We will also take this translation machine. It can translate any language automatically. It's just a toy, but I'll take it anyway. Okay. Alright, we have another alarm clock here, and another compartment. It used to have 4 screws, but only has 1. But we still need to get that open, because they like to leave things in the alarm clocks here. Swivel the chair around, and there's a sneaky... Oh, there we are, head of a screwdriver. Another screwdriver here. A tiny car that looks like a kid's toy. It doesn't move, so maybe it needs some batteries. Yes, it looks like it does need some batteries. Okay. We will be back when we find the batteries. Here's a random cardboard cutout used for photos with strange neon lights behind it. I can't imagine any normal person would stand here. No, I doubt it. Okay, what do we have here? Anything we can pick up? A strange red liquid with a faint aroma. I don't know what this stuff is used for, but I better not pour it into my mouth. Wow. Okay, what do we have here? We have another combination lock. We have another TV. So there is a trophy for watching all of the TVs. So we've got to turn that TV on. Every TV we see, we have to try and turn it on. I'm not entirely sure how much is story related and how much is that can be missed in terms of those TVs. So we know we need batteries. Let's have a look here. Some strange rules are written on this sign, but I don't think a normal person would understand them. Do we still have the rag? So there's... Oh no, we don't have the rag, okay. Yeah, so there's two things we can't see there. Do not touch something on the wall. As a male, you cannot use blank or beer free tonight. Wow, that's a very good bar, offering free beer. That's what we want. Only this cardboard box is sealed with tape. Okay, well we have a knife. A knife will do a splendid job opening this one up. And we have a red battery. Anything else here? It's good to get the one battery. Another fire extinguisher. But it doesn't look like we can do anything here. Oh! We have the handle to the screwdriver. Awesome. So let's combine these two together. There we go. We have the screwdriver. And what you'll notice here, there's actually a memo hidden on top. Look at this. Sneaky developers always like to hide things from us. How dare they? But we do have a screwdriver, so we can hopefully use it on here, like we did earlier on in the start of the game. Reefer asks, what's rule number 1? Yeah, that's what we need to find out. Green liquid that gives no odour. Red liquid with a faint aroma. Let's combine. We combine those to a light blue liquid with a faint aroma. This fragrance smells like some kind of detergent. Wow, sounds like something we can clean up that board with. Cannot get into the men's toilet. First. Small refrigerator. The case painting is falling apart and there are many scratches on it, but the electronic lock on the door can still be turned on. Okay. See, look at the bottles here. It's like, is that clearly Jack Daniels, but Jack, and then they've taken out some letters. And Jameson, there's a Jameson's bottle here, but they've scratched out some of the letters so they won't be sued. No copyright or claims, no lawsuits for this game because they've taken out some of the letters. But look at that. A quick glance, you would automatically say Jack Daniels and Jameson's there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need a five-digit code. Okay. Right, we do have the detergent. So rule number 1, Reefer was asking. Oh, well, we have a memo here. So let's read this. After wiping off the stains covering 2 of the rules, all of the 10 rules of the bar are shown. So there was, yeah, so the stains were covering 2. So one was don't touch the clock on the wall. As a male, you cannot use what? As a male, you cannot use. Doesn't say, does it? As a female, you can use both toilets. Wow. What kind of bar is this? Watch out for electricity in toilets. Make sure you have money before sitting down, even though they're offering free beer. Kind of contradicts that rule, really, doesn't it? Make sure you have money before sitting down when they're offering free beer. I don't think the developers thought this through. Never enter this bar naked. Teenagers are not allowed. Do not use your nose to drink. Watch out for aliens. Yell out when you see aliens. Okay. Right. Okay, so don't touch the clock on the wall. Okay, that's going to make me want to touch a clock on a wall. There's a clock here. Probably the hotel signboard, but because a few neon tubes are broken, it looks like last hour. But because a few what? But because it looks like last hour, but because a few neon tubes are broken and that's silly. It keeps the top line like from before. But I haven't seen any clocks around here. What? We're looking at a clock. Okay, so that's 2:30. The time is 2:30. Let's remember that. In fact, I'm going to write this down. 2:30. This kind of game is made for pen and paper, or well, not necessarily pen and paper, just some option somewhere where you can record something anyway. So that was 2:30. There's another clock here, which is 5:25. So I'm going to write this down. 5:25. Okay. I'm assuming this does not include the alarm clock here. It did say a clock on the wall, so that gives us 6 digits, which clearly is meant for the briefcase here. So I don't know the order. Can't remember the order here. I'll go with the last one because that's in my head. Oops. 5, 2, 5. Okay. 50-50. Guess that one right. How do I switch? Come on. Switch to this side. So there we are. This is. I wouldn't even remember the numbers. That's why I write things down. 2, 3, 0. There we go. And a nice finger pointing at us with a key. Thank you for the key. Anything else in here? I don't think so. Right, do we have a key? So this should help us here. Still need another battery though. It's in here. Oh. Okay. Is this a... How is this meant to be the toilet? What? This is the toilet, apparently, for this bar. It's the best toilet I've ever seen. There's the memo we saw earlier on top of the fan. Pushing the power button has obviously moved the fan, and it's knocked off the memo. I cannot... Oh, what does it say? Window is very narrow, I can't get through. I can't get over this toilet, to be honest. No wonder the beer is free. So there we are. So the memo has fallen off here, landed on the table. Let's have a read of this. Right. Do not put on the refrigerator. Enjoy the scenery from the man's view. Sit in front of the bar counter. Enjoy the wind. Okay, so this is basically to get you the code for the fridge. So let's take this in order. Number 1, enjoy the scenery from the man's view. Okay. Now this is the guy here. This is the dude. It says enjoy it from his view. Well, we're not as tall as him. Can we climb up here? Okay, we get a bit of height. Okay, there we are. We're enjoying it from his view. From what I gather in this, the fact that he's holding beer glasses, for me, was the fact that it's how many beer glasses were in view, like in his view. So, you know, it's like nothing down here. So there are beer glasses here. So, but you kind of discount all of those. So, if it's everything in his view, then I don't know. Is that in his view? Okay, so this is not in his view. So it's everything that's on the table, I think, from here. Yeah. So let's say 1. Oh dear, is this included? Maybe 2. Nothing here. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 on the chair. So that's 4 in the bar area. 5 and 6. So let's write this down. So that was number 1. So number 2, sit in front of the bar counter to drink with friends. Now, I worked this out to be 4 seats. You'd be sat at the bar with 3 other friends, so there's 4 in total. So I'm going to write the number 4 down on a piece of paper here. 3, enjoy the cool wind blowing from the fan. So that's going to be the number of fans in the room. Is it just the 2? Or was it 3? Let's go up here, get a better view here. Yes, 3. There we are. You get a better view from at the top. Okay, let's make a note of that. 3. What's the next one? Absolutely obey the hidden rules. Okay, so on the rule board here, there were 2 that were hidden, which was rule number 1 and 2. So that's got to be 2, because they were 2 hidden rules. And then it says don't forget to obey other rules. Well, all the other rules were listed on the board here, up to 10. So if you include all the other rules, then that's 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. So my recollection, that gives us the 5 digits to open the fridge. Moment of truth. Let's see if I remember that one rightly, or correctly, I should say. So I think that was 6 beer glasses, 4 bar stools. What's the 3 again? I've forgotten the 3 already. Oh, 3 fans. 3 fans, 2 hidden rules, and 8 other rules. Thank God for that, it did work. Okay. And that gives us that gives us the other battery and a nice chilled bottle of Jack Daniels in there, which is not Jack Daniels. So we have the other battery, which means we can use this. We can put them in here. I guess they're color coordinated. Red makes sense. Take this around. Pop the yellow one in there. No idea why you'd be hiding a TV remote inside one of these. but that gives us a remote control. As I said, you do need to look at all the TVs in this game, so let's get the remote.
Thank God, you're still safe.
Great, it's you again. I met that lunatic after going out the door. He wants to trap me here. Can you open this door for me?
No, I can't do that now. Listen, I don't have much time, and he's coming.
Who, that madman? Does he live with you? Who are you?
I'm Connie. No, you shouldn't be asking me these questions.
What was that sound?
It came from the kitchen. It's too late. I have to go now. You must regain your memory, Matthew. Quickly, go to the kitchen.
Why do I have to go to the kitchen?
Because Shirley is there.
Who are you? What do you want? Don't hurt Shirley! I'll give you anything you want. Just don't hurt her. No! Shirley!
Okay, I think that's it for this room. Last Harbour, Section 3 complete. So you get a trophy for every single time you finish one of these sort of chapters, these sections. Is that strange woman a friend or foe? At this moment, Matthew doesn't seem to have much choice. Well, he only has the choice to comply with the puzzles that they're giving him to allow him to get out of the situations that he's been put in, basically. So, Section 4, the corrupted land. It kind of gets a bit tougher from here, to be honest. The easy parts have been done. The puzzles intensify as the game progresses. Things certainly seem to have reached a turning point of some sort, and Matthew seems to be only one step away from Shirley. Will he be able to meet Shirley after all? What is waiting for him?
Shirley! Shirley! Damn it! What the hell is going on? I am a complete idiot. Letting some TV madman manipulate me like this?
Kind of this sort of reminds me of like Resident Evil 7. You know, like you wake up and you've got the mad family around with some weird looking food. The cake is completely covered with black mildew and it has rotten severely. It smells really bad and it can barely be recognised as a birthday cake, if not because of the candle stuck on it. Okay. Well. 55555. It kind of looks like it's almost as if we're like in a Saw scenario. What's this? Okay, so pick up the birthday card there. Like that is a memo. That is one of the collectibles. Dear Colby, happy birthday. I hope you like the gift. From Mum. From a loving mother to her son. Looks like the gift was a skateboard. Okay. box of matches. Pick up. Another collectible there. Pick up the calorie table on the fridge. It can only be opened with a correct password. Why would you have a password protected fridge? Although in the future, with everything, you know, getting an IP address, a lot of things in the future in your household will end up with IP addresses, including things like fridges and kettles to make tea. Send a request through your mobile phone to your kettle, so you can boil the kettle so it's there ready for your arrival. Arrival back home. The kettle will be boiled for you. That is the future. How many digits? 3. Okay. Okay, we need a 3-digit code for there. Okay, no numbers on this one. Okay, spinning that around, it means we've picked up a fruit knife. Look up, look up. Okay, it's given us a bit of a clue here. Oh, and we have some letters. We've got a knife. I don't think the knife works on here, no. It might work on here. Carved wooden head, several knives are stuck into it. Who would use such a creepy knife block? I don't know. Can we use the knife? Oh, yes we can. Into the side of the head. Okay. A female doll with an apron tied around its waist. She looks like a gentle mother. A smaller doll dressed in children's clothes, and maybe the child is a female doll. Cooking up some rotten food. Oh, we have some more, some kind of letter here. And a number. And a microwave. Okay, so we've got 5 numbers here. What do we have in here? I think we can, let's try the pyramid inside. Can we use the microwave? Can we open the microwave? Yes, we can. It looks like a key has been split into 2 pieces. There's a clean break. Should be able to put pieces back together. Cool. Okay. Going to go in there. Okay, so make sure you put the pyramid thing into the microwave. Right. Get bean in there. So we have some matches. I think we can light this one. Gives us a bit more light in the room. Okay, so we need 5 digits here. So is that related to the what we have here? 5 digits. An electric switch, but it seems something is missing. Okay, so we need a 3-digit code here. I think that's what we're going to need first. 3-digit code. Just trying to remember what we actually needed to do here. Anything in? Oh, another thing there. Am I missing something here? Oh, here, right in front of me. Exactly what I was looking up because it was saying look up, but actually, yeah, look to see what's right in front of you as well. Hey Fleffinator, thought you would drop by, leave a like and lurking for a bit. Okay, awesome, thanks Fleffinator. Good to see you. Alright, let's put this one in here. Oh, lights out. Creepy. As in water, face reflects face, so the heart of man reflects man. Mother is watching her son. Son is too scared to look at man. The man is staring at the boy. Mother is watching her son. Son is too scared to look at the man. The man is staring at the boy. Okay. That suggests that the boy could look at the mother. Oh, is it here? Does this do anything? Ah, okay. Check these, I think. Right, anyway, so look up, look. Okay, we will look. So what you've got to do here is line up these into circles. Here we go. Not quite, just about there. But you see how they've made circles in some of the boxes. Let's count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 circles there. I'm going to draw this out on a piece of paper as a grid. 4, 12, 16. So it needs a grid of 16 squares. We have circles in the. So you see, like the top second column, right at the top, there is a circle. So I'm drawing a circle there. In the second row of the first column, there is a circle. In the second row of the third column, there is a circle. In the third row of the second column, there is a circle. And in the third row of the fourth column, there is also a circle. That gives you your five circles. Those are the grid. Let's call them grid references, if you like. But look how sneaky that is. I mean, yeah, we had to turn the lights off to see that on the wall, but. And where did we see that had a grid reference? It has 16 squares, exactly here. So we had 1 here, we had 2 there, and we had 1 here, like that. Nice. And that gives us a cleaver. This knife on the table reminds me of a horror movie plot. Yeah, it feels like we are in a horror movie, to be honest. Now, we've already stuck a knife in this head. So let's go with the cleaver. Take his face off. And... oh, now we have a male doll to add to the collection. His serious expression makes me feel uneasy. Okay. So it says mother Mother is watching her son, so she's facing the right way already. Son is too scared to look at the man, so he just can't look this way. The man is staring at the boy, so the doll needs to be looking at the boy basically. So let's put this on here. So he needs turning around. Yeah, he just needs to face this way. So. Oh, I don't want to use this one. Let's try this one. Is that not it? Do I need to turn the boy around to look at the mother? Can't see what's happening to the boy. Does the boy move? Yes, the boy does move. Oh no, the boy can't look at the father. Oh wow. Okay, the boy cannot look at the father. He's too afraid of the father. Why is he not moving? It's a really difficult view here. It's like I can't see you. So now the boy's not looking, that's good. Now this one didn't move the boy last time. Oh man, I'm gonna be here all day. Okay, now let's move. Okay, I can get two of them right, and not the third one. Oh, there we go. Finally, we've got it. We've done it. Took a little while there. But now the doll has burnt. This is given as part of a tap. Okay, well we will apply that to the tap. So you can ignore the letters that are on here. Let's apply the tap. This. Wow, that's difficult to read. Ah, there we go. Let's change the letters to Beck, Hid, Dyke. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to write this down. Beck, Hid, Dyke. Hid, Dyke. Okay. Right. We still need a 3-digit thing to get into the fridge, actually. Let's go back through here. Okay, so a table of calories was stuck to the refrigerator. It shows the calorie information of several kinds of foods. Alright. Okay. Blurry picture. So I must be missing something here. There's got to be one more thing, I think, for the calorie information. Probably something I haven't picked up. Don't think I checked all of these drawers. Oh, there's a letter. Oh, here. There we go. Right. So, a recipe sheet for pregnant women found in the kitchen. Some of the food has been circled separately. Now we know what we're supposed to be looking for. So, right, orange beefsteak, sour cream. We've got to get the calculator out here. Okay. My maths isn't that good. I'm going to get the calculator out. So, okay, this is for the code for the fridge. So let's look at this. Calories, orange, so let's start at the top. Orange, 200 grams is 100 grams is 43 calories. We need to double that, so that's 86. I'm going to make a note of this. So we've got 86 for the oranges there. Beefsteak, 150 grams. So the beefsteak is 100 is 360. So we need to add 360 with what's that? 150, 60, 70 plus 180. 360 plus 180 equals 540. Okay, I'm going to make a note of that. So it's 540 calories for the beefsteak. And then the sour cream, 125 milliliters. Sour cream, where's that? 68. So we need a quarter of the 68 as well, which is. So that's 68 divided by 4. Is that 17? So we add 68 plus 17. 85. Okay, so we need to add 86 plus 540 plus 85. So that equals 711. 711. Let's try 711. 711. Enter. Hooray! We are in the fridge. Now, if you had to enter a code like that every time you were hungry, I think you know some of us might starve. If we're not good at maths, we wouldn't get into our fridges. We would just. I wouldn't be very good, would it? Right, what do we have here? When you open the fridge, a strange smell comes out. Okay. Doesn't really help us with anything. Doesn't help that the lights are off now, actually. So, bit more difficult to actually see what's inside the fridge here. Is there anything to collect? No, it doesn't look like it. If I don't remove the thick layer of ice that is covering the freezer, then I can't see what's inside. I have to find some tools to remove the ice. Yay, we have another thing to do. So we've basically got to do the, there's one left here. All these crazy puzzles in here. Crazy puzzles in this game. It's mad. It's like... Reaper says, how to lose a lot of weight. Indeed, if you want to diet, just put a random code on the fridge. Yeah. Make you work out the calories, especially if you're not good at maths. Hey Tony, welcome. Yes, this is quite hard work, this game, but so, as in water, face reflects water. Right. So now we've added the tap. The water has risen. That has changed the letters that we were previously seeing. They are being reflected differently. We are now seeing new letters. So that's the clue here. So the heart of man reflects man. I'm not sure about that one yet, but So we need a five digits. 5 digit. And it's something to do with the numbers here. So let's see what we have here. We've got one number here. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. That's no good. And I've written this down on a piece of paper. So we have Beck, Hid, Dyke. So I think what these are supposed to be corresponding is letters and numbers together. So like C equals 3. So C is third in the alphabet. So I think that's what it's trying to tell you here. So a B would be 2. So let's maybe make a note of this. So we have a 2, we have a 3. What's this one? Oops. Appears to be the letter E, but it's not with a letter. This one is not with a letter. It doesn't formulate a letter, so we can push that one away. This one is. So this is the important thing if you want to know why you're getting this code. It's purely the letter corresponding with where it features in the alphabet. In this case, you can see that we have a letter, which is B, so that is a 2. We have a C, and we have the 3 next to it. This one in here was only the 3 with no letter, so we ignore it. Same with these ones here. Ignore them because they are separate. You have a 6 on its own and an F on its own. I don't think, because they're not together, I think we can ignore them. So we have 2, 3. We have. Now this is a confusing one. This one looks like an A. Okay. Now if you look at this angle, it doesn't really look like much, other than ampersand. But if you look at this in this direction, you'll see that we've got a figure 8. So I'm going to make a note of the 8 here. This one. Let's have a look at this one. Seems that the number 9 can only be seen clearly in the dark. It's hard to tell if it's a letter J or I. What's I in the A, B, C, D, E, F, E, F, G, H, I is number 9. So I think those correspond. So we have a 9. So we've got 2, 3, 2, 3, an 8, a 9. Okay, we're missing one. What else are we missing? Need one more. One more. Where are you? Is it in here? Oh, I pushed one away, but I didn't think it was the 5. Oh, actually, well, an E would be a 5, but it's not. Oh, mind you, if that is an E, we do have a B here, and I'm calling that a 2. So, yeah, maybe I was wrong to shove that one away. I think that is a 5 as well. So, okay, so we've got 5, 2, 3, 8, and 9. So let's put these in one. I don't know what the order is actually. Okay, let's try. What do we have first? We had. Really, I would never remember this. That's why I have to write things down. It's crazy. We had a 2. We had a 3. 9, and 2, and 3. We had a 5. We had an 8. Okay, so that's clearly not right, or not the right order. We had a 2, 3. 8, 9, so that's not right. 9. Okay, 8. Let's try this one. No. Oh! Hey, wow, awesome, we got one. That was 23995. 23995. 9, 2, 3, 5. Where was the other 9? Okay. Oh, or is that an 8 or a 9? I think they're sneaky. I think that could be an 8 or a 9. That makes sense. Okay. Right, so we have a small shovel. Awesome. It's got to be used for here.
TV again. It's probably just Connie.
Nice to see you again, Matthew. You've been doing very well, but you must be tired. How about a little motivation?
I just want to see Shirley. You told me Shirley was here. Just what do you want from me? I've done everything you asked.
No need to get this worked up. I'll tell you soon enough. But first, you should take out the items from the fridge.
Do you mean that rotten thing? It looks like some kind of internal organ.
I'm sure you saw the knife and fork set on the table when you came in. Well, now you can use it. Eat it. And you'll be yet another step closer to Shirley.
No! Why on earth would I do such a thing? I will never ever eat that thing.
Mankind is quite a creature of contradiction. Never say can or cannot when you actually mean willing or unwilling. It's up to you. How important is Shirley to you? It's your decision. Now, enjoy your dinner, Matthew.
Okay, there we are. So that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. A TV inside a fridge. Well, I was only talking about IP addresses and fridges. Well, there we are. That will be the future. Not only will you be able to open your fridge from your mobile phone, you can be sat here, send a message to open the fridge, but you could also have a TV inside. So when you go to get your snacks from the fridge, you won't miss your favourite TV programs whilst you're making your food. Maybe. This heart is as hard as a stone and as cold as an ice. I don't have any idea how long it has been in the refrigerator. No, but we do have a microwave. We know that from before. Ew, and the heart goes in the microwave. Like a baked potato. After heating the heart, it's oozing with unnatural red blood and giving off a foul smell. I'm not surprised, to be honest. Now this plate didn't have this writing on it earlier. Magically it now does. It did not have that sign on it, but yes, it wants us to put the heart down here.
Is that a huge blood vessel? It's really hard to cut. It's like some kind of animal heart. Oh my god. Do I really have to eat this?
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Do you hear the sound of time ticking by? Shirley is waiting for you, Matthew.
Shit, I know! Shut up, you bastard! Matthew, come on now. You can do it. It's just the heart of an animal. Come on. You must swallow it. Do it for Shirley. Once I save Shirley, I swear I'm gonna kill that lunatic. Oh, the smell! So disgusting. Close your eyes. Don't think. Just chew. Swallow it. Be over soon. Something's stuck. A tag? What does it say? 105?
How does it taste? Not so bad, right? And that tag is your prize. 105 is your next destination.
What? You made me eat that nasty thing. Just to give me that tag? You told me Shirley was in the kitchen, but there's no one here. You liar! Why do I keep listening to you?
I never said you had to listen to me. I told you, it's your decision. Of course, you can choose to just stay here.
No!
If I were you, I would take some time to think. Then you may remember why you are here.
There we are, Section 4, the corrupted land. Why did he say to him that he was like... He said, oh, you told me Shirley was in the kitchen. I think pretty sure he could have seen for himself that Shirley was not in the kitchen with him. After devouring the entrails, Matthew's body began constantly twitching as a feeling of nausea overwhelmed him. The intense sense of endless hopelessness left Matthew's mind is completely blank. Another grammar, look. The intense sense of endless hopelessness left Matthew's mind is completely blank. Is that right? Left Matthew's mind... Why does it need the is? Shouldn't it just be left Matthew's... either way. I think that's another thing, another grammar error. Section 5, a champion liar. I hope you're enjoying the stream, everybody. Thank you for watching. Your support is much appreciated. A lie, a scam. These were Matthew's only thoughts after he awakened. Although Matthew was angry after being deceived by the mystery man on TV, he could do nothing. What would he do next? I'm sure we will find out. This game is funny. It's like it's a real... If your head is hurting, if you're really, really tired, I wouldn't suggest playing this game, but kind of makes you think an awful lot.
Locked in. This crazy guy fooled me again. Oh man. Oh, my stomach is still turning. But now I have no choice. I have to follow him. I don't really understand what's going on, but I'm sure Shirley is involved. Hopefully I'll find out more here.
If I had £10 for every time Shirley was mentioned in this game, I'd be rich. Okay. And who is Shirley? We must find out who Shirley is. Okay, what do we have in the room here then? So we need another 3-digit code. What have we got on here? Oh, there we are. So touch the top, or press the top of that one, and we have a memo popping up here with a kind of grid reference. There's something something fishy going on in this room here. We have a fishing rod with only the handle left. Some rotten fruit. No, thank you. Don't think there's anything here. Oh, we have a memo, which gives us some more grid references and directions for the case that we've just touched. Books to do with fishing. Broken pieces of debris. Looks like it can still be put together to its original shape. So we might need to do some combining of that particular item. Interesting blue light here. What do we have here? This wall-mounted aquarium looks splendid. It's probably broken because of all the big cracks all over the glass. It'd better be it'd be better to smash it before it suddenly collapses. Otherwise, it'd be too dangerous. Okay, well, there we are. There's our hint, isn't it? A nice ashtray will do just the job. There we go, ashtray. Yeah, because smashing that wasn't dangerous at all, with the giant shards of glass nearly taking our head off. Anyway. Okay, we have another fish head specimen here. We have a locked drawer. And some empty drawers. Nothing else in here. Nothing in the cupboard. At the National Fishing Competition held yesterday, David from Harbour Town showed outstanding talent and was crowned the champion. After the game, he said, "I'm very glad to be the champion. This is for Colby, my son, and Lily, my ever-supporting wife. I love you. We own a hotel in Harbour Town. Harbour Town is a scenic seaside town, and if you ever plan on going on a vacation, you're always welcome to stay with us." So Lily was his wife. Lily was the code. If you remember, back in, which one was it? Part 2 was the code. It was hidden behind one of the portraits on the wall. And there's mention to Colby here. So this looks like the father's office. Looks like he was a keen fisherman as well. Yeah, no words. No words will describe. Look at the eye bulging out of it. Why would you want that mounted on your desk? It's like, presumably, all of these are his sort of prized catches, I suppose. Look at that. Is that a catfish? They look like weird things, don't they? Really strange. Right, so I think might have some combining to do here. Well, okay, so we've got a gap here. We did pick up the fish head. There we go. So that mounts nicely into the gap. This doesn't look very pleasant either. What kind of fish is this? I recognise it, I just can't recall the name. Wouldn't want to come across that though with the teeth like that. It's crazy. Right, what else do we have here? Broken pieces of debris, fishing rod, part of the key, translator. Oh, I missed something. I missed something on the previous chapter. I just remembered. Okay, we're gonna have to unlock the case here, based on the clue that we had here. So I'm gonna look for where the fishes are and the grid references. Okay, so I've written this down. So this is a sort of tricky one. I think we've got to go just left to right, bottom to right. bottom. I definitely missed something in the previous chapter. I can't remember what the consequence of that is going to be here. Left to right, top to right, and top to right, bottom. Anything to collect? Because the various fish head samples decorating this room, I'm pretty sure that this box is to store the fishing gear. Okay. Well, we do have some fishing gear. Well, we have a broken fishing rod. Can we put in a broken one? No, we can't. Can we combine? No, cannot. Okay. Anything else we're missing here? No effect. Oh, I think it's from here. How am I going to... Yeah, I think we get it from here, but I don't know how to do this if I haven't got the piece from the previous level. Oh, that could be interesting. I don't think there's anything else to kind of collect there, but there clearly is something to do with this. We can, I don't know, can we use this? No effect. No, I didn't think it would. No effect. Ooh, interesting. How are we going to do this? Ah, hang on. Oh, have I? Oh, hang on, there's another part to this, isn't there? Of course. Okay. So you see the middle page here. You've got the dates next to the fish. So these have to be changed. So let's start with the top one, top left. Kind of looks like a swordfish type of thing. 0520, right. So, okay, can we highlight it? 0520. So that's got to go there. Oh, we need another label here too. Ah, okay. So we still need to get in here. And we need a 3-digit code as well. Let's have a look and see if there's anything on here. I'm not sure if this is like, and whether you can progress without the missing part. If there's anything else on here. Like this. No. If any of you spot anything you think I've not picked up, let me know. But I know there's definitely one item I'm missing, and I'm sure it must have been something from the previous chapter. But surely the game wouldn't allow you to go on, would it? Or would it? Mind you, I could believe it with this game, to be honest. Interesting. It seems like one sample is missing. Okay, so we know we need a date. We need a date to add here, and we need to change the order of these. But it looks like it won't let us do it until we have that missing date. It's not like it's going to let us go back, is it? Wonder what's in the safe. Okay, I might need to double check here and see whether this can be continued. Reefer's like, yeah, don't call me Shirley. I genuinely don't know whether this can actually progress. Fishing gear, it looks like 2 items are missing from the box. Okay, so there's 2 items to go in. It doesn't look like there's anything else in here I can pick up. None of these are going to work. I think we tried these. Can't combine. I'm literally just, I know nothing's gonna, like, those combinations aren't gonna work, but at this moment in time, I'm trying anything. So I know there's something with that fish head. We've tried all these, unless... Might be a key somewhere in here. Yeah, it's probably the key that's in the safe, I imagine. Okay, I'm gonna have to have a quick look online and see whether what it actually is I'm missing here. So just bear with me, unless somebody knows the game and can tell me. But I definitely know there's one thing missing. Where are we? Right. Which one are we on? Chapter 5, isn't it? So we've got broken debris. Yeah, we've done that. We were right to do the fish tank with the ashtray. That's good. We have the fish specimen. Oh, on the desk is a fish statue. There's a bead from section 4 to put into its mouth. Put the fish head in the fish tank. Put the fish in rod handle. Move the desk. Pick up the roll of fishing line. Then put the fishing line into the green. Yeah, so I know there's 2 things that we need to put back into the case. And there will be a date tag that we know we need to collect as well. We know we need to change the order. Wow, what do I do without the bead? So there was a bead in chapter 4. I'm trying to even remember how that was picked up. I can't remember, to be honest. But surely the game wouldn't let you carry on, right? It can't let you. It shouldn't let you carry on. What are the options here? Yeah, you can't, it's not like you can even go back to a chapter. So that was all from the previous one. Is there anything on here that we can use as like the code? Okay. On chapter 5. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick Google search here. Sorry about the wait, sorry about the pause. My fault entirely, I have missed something. But I genuinely can't believe that it allows you to continue if you haven't got it. It's like... Up to 5. Let's see, what was it called? Okay, just have a look through some forum here to see whether there's any way past this point. Okay. So in chapter 4, there's a pumpkin. I think it was to the left of the sink, and next to the head that we use the cleaver on it. Inside that pumpkin, there's a bead. To begin. Okay, but I genuinely don't know what happens when you haven't got the bead. So I think what we need to do is put that bead inside the fish head. If you haven't got the bead, that's no good. Let me go back. Chapter 5. Okay, I can't actually see anything specifically. There's people talking about the locations of them, but I've put in like dying reborn, failed to collect, bead. Wait a moment. I think what it was, because I used the cleaver on the head and it chopped its head off first, and maybe I needed to use the knife or the cleaver on the pumpkin, either way. I don't have that, so oh dear. Anything else we can do here? I don't think we're going to be able to do anything. I'm not even sure if I can. Well, we could do with maybe the like knowing what the code is, to be honest, for the safe. Let's try this. Okay, I've got the. I think this is the code. Is this the code to the safe? Let me check. What chapter are we? Okay, so it's a 4-digit code actually, that one. An old account book. The operating conditions of this hotel are recorded in it, but the records written are inconsistent and messy. It seems like the hotel wasn't in a good state of operation. But that doesn't really help us here. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to like end it there, because I honestly don't know how to progress the game, which is pretty incredible, really. There's something that's got to go in here. The bead you need to drop inside here. I will have one last look through just to see if there's any way of getting past this. Debris, trophy piece and debris. What do we have here? Broken pieces. No, we don't have the trophy piece. Surely we can put this in here. I'm sure we... Oh, we can. Oh, okay. Alright, awesome. Sorry. I tried to put the piece in there, but it wasn't working earlier. Just my placement, I guess. Okay. Let's see whether we can do something with this. There's a fishing line. Oh, nice. Okay, we can do something. I'm not sure what that would have given us. Right. Okay, now we have this in place. We can reorder these. So I think that one had to be here. Switch those around. Apologies for the interruption in the gameplay. Not good. Okay, so what do we have here? So we've got the 0374 374. So that one needs to. Oops. So that one. Oh, that one needs to go there. So that one needs to go here. We have like the, I guess it's a catfish type thing. What's that? 0482. So it's over there. Okay, looks like these two need to be switched. just these two then need to be switched around. There we go. So as you can see, he's kindly opened his mouth for us. That gives us the trophy piece, and actually this trophy piece can be combined with the debris here, and then the trophy
That
here.
trophy. That's a nice memory. He held the trophy, smiling at it, and gave a speech on stage. I wish time could have stopped at that moment forever.
Wait a minute. Do you mean that person in the newspaper?
That's right, David. Outstanding. He seems almost perfect, but it's a complete lie. There are many memories here.
Do you know David?
Far from it.
I don't understand. That's Shirley's fiance. What do you know about him? Why are his things here?
No, he's coming. Run.
Okay, so putting that one there, the trophy there, actually nets you a trophy, so do that. But my mistake here, in level 4, cut the pumpkin open, take the bead that comes out of it. When you're in this room, put the bead in here. This will give you a photograph. So it's just that one thing that I missed. And for whatever reason, when I was trying to put the fishing rod handle in there, it wasn't registering earlier, but that was just my poor placement, I think. So now, let's look
Hey,
through
Matthew. This room is full of lies. People always believe what they want to believe. To be a gentleman, you just need some sharp prose and brilliant words. But what lies beneath the clothes? No one cares anyway. You, of all people, would know that.
back to the loading screen. Looks like a lowrider, that car, like jumping up and down. Oh, I so wish I'd collected that thing in level 4. Okay, so when you spawn in the vent, turn around and go back on yourself because there's a wrench. Yep. No idea what's going on here with the pair of jeans up here and the blood. And more blood as well. Lovely children's clothes, but there are blood stains all over it. Okay. Mannequin's arm. Go up the ladder. Nice dead rat. So, we're going to need to use the mannequin's arm here to block this. And whilst it's blocked, we can use the wrench to undo it. And that is section 5 complete, a champion liar. I'm not quite sure why they say to be continued. You can understand that with an episodic release of a game, like the Walking Dead, Telltale games, saying to be continued, but was this an episodic one? They're quite short, really. Matthew doesn't know who the man in the peephole is or what the words he said mean. However, these are not merely coincidences, and every action has consequences. So this is section 6, the Diamond. This is the final section of the game. This is the finale, if you like. Probably the strangest as well. What exactly happened in this house? After more in-depth investigation, Matthew is more and more scared. This house is like a whirlpool, devouring everyone breaking in. We're not breaking in, I think we're trying to break out of this place.
Where am I? Why does my body ache? Why am I lying on the floor? To get away from that lunatic, I climbed into the ventilation duct. So I must have fallen out afterwards. Hopefully I got away from that lunatic once and for all. Damn, this room is locked too.
Was this releasing episodes? Because the way he's talking there, we know we've just gone through the ventilation thing. It's like he's giving him like a reminder to himself about what's just happened. Okay, what have we got here? We have a red shoe. And a copper coin. Necklace inside the drawer there. That's about it for there, I think. Oh, yeah, and a nice torture device here. We have a second shoe. I was going to find Cinderella with that one, but and we have a bulb. Wouldn't be very pleasant here, would it? Not at all. A knob. Looks like it's a part of a switch. Okay. Can't pick up the crowbar. We can't listen to any music either. So we have a TV here. So we must listen to the TV. The drawer seems to be locked by some kind of gear. Okay. A circular powder puff. And we have a key. Now this is a part of a key. And of course we already have another part of the key. Where is it? Here. Okay, so let's select that. Combine with this, and that gives us a nice key. What else do we have here? So you'll notice we have a missing bulb, which we've just picked up. We now have some lights. What else do we have here? We have a coin. So we're going to be able to use a coin here as well. Okay, so they're all locked. So I think it's time to use the coin. Right, now it's stopped flashing. You can see it's lit 3 things here. Let's have a look down there at the switches. If I can get on there. This looks like a hidden box, but I can't open it. Okay. How do we get to the switches? Oh, we're missing the third thing, aren't we? Here. That's better. Okay, right. So what are we missing here? So we've got a thing. We're going to look at these symbols. What's that look like? I'll call that like a bit of a flower at the top with the cross. 69. And that one there. Okay, so we've got to get these basically in the right order. Okay, so which one should we do first? 69, that one. Okay, I've got to remember these symbols. I don't know the order here. What did we have? We had the eye thing, we had that one, and we had the 69. Okay, so that's not the order. So we've got to change these around. Let's try this one. The eye. 69. No. Okay, so we'll do the 69. We'll do that one. So I'm not sure how you're supposed to know the order there, but either way. Oh, that's turned on the TV. Okay.
The world is a sinful place. You can choose to either fight against it, or you can choose to take part in it. But then there are some of us who are just onlookers that do nothing.
At least they don't make things worse.
Of course you would say that. But in reality, indifference is the biggest culprit of all. It is the soil evil breeds in. The sins are encouraged by that innocent silence.
What are you saying? Serving justice is what the police are for. Everyone has their own responsibilities, so you shouldn't expect people to fix your problems for you. You also shouldn't meddle in other people's business either.
Meddle? It would seem you have forgotten something important. Perhaps you never cared at all. If so, let me give you some advice, Matthew. Check the closet I just opened. She's been waiting for you for a while. And I have prepared a small gift for you. You will understand what to do next once you see it.
Okay, so you should get a trophy. That should be all the TVs like you listened to. So it said the closet has been opened. Okay, let's have a look in the closet. A classic dress. Although a bit old, I can still see its delicate workmanship. And we have a sapphire pendant. Now we can combine the two, because we can put the necklace, which gives you a hint, but it has no ornament. So take note of the hints. And we can combine it to make a nice beautiful necklace there. And yes, we have a corpse inside the other wardrobe. And a memo. In the wardrobe there's a corpse fixed to the wall. It looks really old. Wow. Okay, so there's some cake powder there. We do have the powder puff thing, so we can use it with that. Combine the two together. Now this is where it gets really, really, really strange. Because we can start putting things onto Can we put some makeup on her? Yes, we can. Oh God. What are we doing with this corpse? This is very very freaky right now. Okay, we have a dress. Okay, and the dress goes on. And that actually gives you a memo as well. After dressing up the mannequin, oh, we're calling it a mannequin, it looks more like a human being now. Does it? Really? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about that. Okay, so we have a necklace. Doesn't she look beautiful with her necklace on? The shoes have got to go on, right? Yes. Here we go. Oh, and we have a nice something unlocked here. Silver coin. Well, we already know we can put the coins in here, so let's try the silver coin. Hit the start button. So the same as before. We're going to have to set the dials to the relevant icon there. But hey, Platinum Chelseas, welcome. How you doing, Ben? This game is awful, right? It's really funny, to be honest. This game, it's like, yeah, it is. Some of the grammar in it and the sort of cheesiness of the dialogue, or the it's a pretty basic one, to be honest. So we've got 3 dials again that we need to change. We've got the 69 icon, the cross there, and two 69s as well. So let's get the right one on here. Okay, which one? So we had this one here, we had 2 69s, but there we go. And what's our reward? Of course, some lipstick. Why would you not get lipstick? We need to, you know, she's dressing to impress now. We've given her some clothes, we've given her some shoes, we've given her some powder on her face. Now give her a bit of lipstick. And this gives us another memo. Doesn't she look beautiful? I have some inexpressible and weird feelings for the mannequin after putting some makeup on it. What? What does this give us here? This piece of paper was found next to the corpse's right hand. It seems to be a letter with several special symbols written on the bottom. Oh dear Shirley, things went better than I thought. I'm going to succeed. This hotel is so great. It's really difficult to pretend temperaments in front of her. Open that bottle of wine and wait for my good news. Keep an eye on our account book and keep our password in mind. Okay, so this gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters. Piece of paper from the corpse. Okay, so we've got to get this in the right order. I might need to write this one out, to be honest. We have the triangle thing. It's always funny trying to describe icons when you're playing games. I was playing with Dark Rat Bat with Lex on the game on the VR, where you have to defuse the bombs, and you have similar kind of icons, and trying to explain them to each other is crazy, or you end up coming up with your own crazy explanations for them. So I'm drawing these out on a piece of paper. I'm going all old school because we've got to move the order of these. So we need the fish to begin with. Okay, so we need to move this over. Ah, there we are, get the controls right. Push this one here. No, will this work? No, hold on. Let's push this one out this way. Oops. Okay. Right, the fish goes first. Got that one in place. Then we need this one to go second. And actually these aren't in a bad order, to be honest. Let's move this one across here. Now this one. Yeah, it could be worse, this puzzle. It could be much worse. 69 goes here. There we go. It's fairly straightforward. So we have a gold coin. They're upgrading. We've gone from bronze to silver to gold. As always, what do we do with the coins? Okay, now this has actually given us another thing here. Gives us a switch.
Everything seems to be going well. And you seem to be enjoying it, right, Matthew? You have to admit that a woman's ornaments are quite fascinating.
All I want to do is quickly end this boring and disgusting game of yours.
Me too.
So Shirley and I can get the hell out of here just as you promised.
I'm sure I didn't promise anything. Just as I've said all along, all I have done is guide you. To help you regain your memory, to find something buried deep in your mind.
Since I've been here, I haven't done a single thing that actually helped me under your so-called guidance. One of us must be completely insane. Or maybe you've had the wrong person from the very beginning. I really have no idea what you're going on about.
You jump to conclusions too easily, Matthew. Do you see the bed with the beautiful patterns? Put her on it. And then perhaps you'll finally see your Shirley. Okay,
so that was actually the last TV thing. So you will get the trophy there once you've listened to that. So this you will watch the TV twice during this this one. So we need to pick up Shirley, or just click X on Shirley on the PlayStation. Assuming this is Shirley. Okay, so this looks incredibly weird, really strange, but for putting her onto the torture device, you'll get a trophy called "Remember My Words, Recall Your Fault." You need to inspect to the end of this though, this part here, because this will give you another memo. A creepy iron bed. The bedside and body are carved with the grooves of a lily pattern. The obtrusive iron thorn and shackle has pierced the mannequin, resulting in some unknown liquid flowing out. The liquid flows through the groove, showing a peculiar pattern. Due to some kind of chemical reaction, part of the groove has shown some strange symbols in different colours. Okay, so that's given us some of the images there again. So I'm just going to make a quick note of these. And then the eye thing. I come up with my own naming conventions in my own head for what these symbols are, but it's always useful to like sort of write them on a piece of paper there. Can we turn these again then? So this one was set to this one. It was like flipped up the other way, so it looked like an 8, but that's like an 8 on its side. Actually looks like a fish. This one was. Oh, I think it might have been this one actually. Let me just see. And the eye, yes. Okay, now that will have dropped a final memo back in the corridor here. See it's on the floor. We can pick this one up.
Let me go! Psycho, this is insane! Shirley. Where is Shirley? You lied to me! What have you done with her?
Lie? But you've seen Shirley. She's always been there. When you held her, didn't she seem familiar to you? Like you'd seen her before? Shirley knows the stench that fills the room. And don't forget what you did in the kitchen. The marks on that body weren't just random drawings. To be precise, you and Shirley did more than just meet.
You... No! It's not true! Ah! Why? Why did you do that?
You know, although Harbortown is not as busy as it used to be, this hotel is not that far out of the way. And perhaps there was someone passing by, and perhaps they would hear your calls for help. But just as you said, who wants to meddle in other people's business, right? Now, your calls for help will be ignored by others. Tell me, do you still believe that?
You bastard. Help! Can anyone hear me? I've been kidnapped! Call the police! No.
Maybe my name will help you remember. My name is Colby.
Colby? Harbortown? Hotel. Holy boy. Needed help.
Enjoy it. The pain of being helpless and all alone. For me, however, it's this pain that gives me power. I hope you can enjoy the pain, Matthew. Because the trials waiting for you are far from over.
And that's section 6 completed, along with the game. So you should get the final 2 trophies there at the end. If you've managed to collect all the memos, and you'll get the last one so that was the Do You Know Everything Now trophy, and then for basically completing chapter 6, you'll get the Let You Suffer As Much As I Have Suffered. And if you've done everything else, that's your platinum sorted for this game. So it can be done all in one basically in one playthrough. It's not exactly the longest game in the world. The voice acting in it is absolutely diabolical and quite comical. The grammar in some of it along the way is not good either, and it makes me wonder what the developers were reading when they kind of like put this into the game or tested. So, unless of course English wasn't their native language, but it kind of needed verifying before they issued the game out. I think really, it's just basic things really to get right in the game. So yeah, quite a strange and weird game, but aside from that quirkiness, I actually liked the puzzle elements to it. I thought the puzzle elements weren't too bad. A couple of them are actually really hard. Well, in my opinion anyway. For other people maybe not, but one in the kitchen took me quite a long time to work out what was going on there. The one on the ceiling was okay because you have the grid reference for opening up one of the safes, but the numbers, to punch in the 5 numbers in the kitchen, that was really confusing. It took me a long time to... I knew the letters corresponded with the numbers, but the fact that you've got an extra couple of numbers in that room sort of kind of didn't really help. And sometimes it seems to work with 2 different codes as well. So I'm pretty sure that yeah, I've had playthroughs working on both with both codes. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but yeah, not the best game. It's probably a game worth playing if you're interested in trophies. If you're only interested in the trophies, this is definitely a game to play, to net you those and earn you a platinum. But yeah, it's probably a game, if you were thinking about buying it, then yeah, it might be one to perhaps wait. Maybe hope that it comes on PlayStation Plus or something for free. But I actually found the dialogue in there pretty comical, to be honest. In fact, it ends up getting to the point that it's so bad that it's good.
Shirley's ending is only the beginning.
Oh.
The evil born in this house, where the hatred started. It all started with her. My trials for you will not end until you breathe your very last.
Wow, are they thinking about a sequel then? They kind of left it a little bit open there, didn't they? Kind of indicating as if they might continue. If they could improve the voice acting in this game and some of the other elements, I don't mind the graphics and things like that. I think just the puzzle elements to it, to me, are good. You know, they do make you think. There are 1 or 2 in there that are, yeah, maybe a little bit too hard, but yeah, really quirky, as you can see with the guy there with the fish head. I think that sums it up, and it's probably a nice way to start the stream and a nice way to end the stream as well, with that image in your mind, because that was dying Reborn. But hey, if you played it all the way through, you've got yourself a platinum if you're playing on the PlayStation. So, you know, life could be worse. Reef is saying, look, yeah, I hope not. Hoping for no sequel. But the English was horrible. It was terrible. It was really terrible. I've almost got a good mind to create a video to put those elements into a video to highlight all those errors that they put in the game. It was basic stuff, real basic stuff. It's like the developers just didn't really read through it. That's funny. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your support. As always, yeah, it's much appreciated. I won't be playing this game again. That's it for me now. So yeah, I have the platinum. I've streamed it so people can see. I do regret one thing in there, which I missed something in chapter 4, which was the bead. I should have used the knife or the cleaver to cut through the pumpkin to get the bead, because you need that for the 5th chapter to put inside the fish head on the desk. In doing so, you will get a photograph from that, and that's probably required for one of the memos. So I'm not going to be able to label up this one as a perfect run through, because it wasn't, because I missed that one thing. So it was rather unfortunate. But Leafa says, did you finish? I have finished. There's a little pun in there as well. Did you fin-ish? So there we are. That was Dying Reborn. And I will end this stream here. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you next time. Next stream will probably be back to Batman Arkham Asylum. I thought I would just play this one as a bit of a break in between, just an extra game. But yeah, Batman will be next. I also have some Vampire to, I was going to say finish off. I have much of the game to do, loads of the game to do left. I think I've done 5 streams, and I'm barely, yeah, I don't really know the percentage of, maybe 10%, just guessing. And I have a lot of people to sort out in that game, because they're all getting ill and have colds, and I don't have the remedies for them. So that will be a fun stream, especially if they all end up dying on me during the stream. Anyway, I'll say good night for now. Take care, and hope to see you next time. Bye for now.